I'll leave my bag on.
Because I'm not very good at it, because I went to speak with the lady and then they said don't speak with the ground, just focus on the instrument because it's easy. So I don't know what to do. I can understand fully, but speaking is
I thought it's 10:45, it's 10:15.
Yes.
Oh. Confusion of the timing, sorry for that. I thought I am very early. So Prabhu is up to 11:30, right?
11:45.
Okay, good. ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्तदिशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदनाय कृष्ण प्रेम पदाय कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरतिश्च नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुलंघायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं गिरतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम्। Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for the, I think, first session of today. Today's topic is expanding outreach by empowering each other, and specifically, it is specifically meant for the youth of Malaysia. So generally we think that outreach is a choice whether I should do or don't do, depending on that. I can preach, I may not preach, but according to our Guru Parampara, outreach is not an optional service, it is a natural expression of devotion once we have received Krishna's mercy. Our mission is Paropakar. भारत भूमिते मनुष्य जन्म हইলে যার जन्म सार्थक करी करो परोपकार। Paropakar means welfare activities for the benefit of the society at large. So outreach is the integral part of our devotional life. It is not a optional subject matter. It is an integral part of our spiritual journey. So why outreach matters? So Bhagavad Gita explains that Krishna becomes very, very pleased when someone discusses about the message of Bhagavad Gita. Means those who share the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, he is very, very dear to Krishna. And Krishna declared he is so dear that that kind of dear devotee is not there in the whole creation. So by preaching Krishna consciousness, we become very, very dear to Krishna. And purpose of our spiritual life is to please Krishna and become very dear to Krishna. So how many of you want to become dear to Krishna? Already you're dear, but still. So outreach directly pleases Krishna and brings us closer to Him. It is not only pleasing to Krishna. In our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave the order. He did not request. He also ordered. What is the order? That we should preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. He also predicted that in every town and village all over the world, holy name will be heard. Prithivite ache jata nagar adi gram, sarvatra prachar hoibe mor naam. That is the prediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada used to say, what is the symptom of life? Pran ache jar, sehetu prachar. If someone claims that I am alive, then how it will be proved? He has to preach Krishna consciousness. If you don't preach, then it will be like walking dead body. Very interesting dead body, but it is a dead body because by being alive, we are not preaching Krishna consciousness. The essence of our life is preaching Krishna consciousness. Vaishnavas are very merciful. There are two categories of Vaishnavas. You know who is a Vaishnava? Who is a devotee of Lord Krishna? He is a Vaishnava. So Vaishnava is of two categories, Goshtanandi and Bhajananandi. Have you heard these words? How many of you heard these two words, Bhajananandi and Goshtanandi? Not heard. Okay. So Goshtanandi and Bhajananandi are two varieties of Vaishnavas. Bhajananandi, they do bhajan. What is the meaning of bhajan? Have you heard bhajan? Bhajan means prasadam. Okay. Bhajan. And another is bhajan. So bhajan is for the body and bhajan is for the soul. Bhajan means devotional service. Sadhana bhakti. So to nourish the soul, we have to do bhajan. To uplift our consciousness, we have to do bhajan. And when a Vaishnava is only focused in his own bhajan and perfecting his life, they are known as Bhajananandi. And who are Goshtanandis? Goshtanandis are those who are not doing only bhajan. They also share Krishna consciousness. They also help others to do bhajan. They want to see the whole world becomes happy in Krishna consciousness. They are known as Goshtanandis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his followers, they are in the category of Goshtanandis. So how many of you accept that we are Goshtanandis? Please raise your hand. Okay. Just checking. Generally, when we do some activities, always we have our own interest, what I will get. So that is also there in preaching. Who preaches Krishna consciousness, he is also delivered. Example is Dhruva Maharaj's mother, Suniti. Dhruva was instructed by his mother to go to the forest and do bhajan. do tapasya, austerities. And Dhruva Maharaj did that for 6 months, and in 6 months, Lord appeared in front of Dhruva Maharaj. And that time Dhruva Maharaj was only 5 years old. So in 6 months he achieved perfection. Krishna appeared in front of him. And who introduced Dhruva in Krishna consciousness? His own mother. Because his stepmother told him that you cannot sit on the lap of your father because you are not born from my womb. If you want to sit on the lap of your father, then you have to take birth again. And take birth from my womb. Suruchi, his stepmother told like that. Means stepmother told him, you die and take birth again, then you will be qualified to sit on the lap of your father. And Dhruva was very upset, very angry, because Dhruva is a Kshatriya. And Kshatriya, they cannot take insults. Insults are worse than death. So he became very, very angry. And his mother counseled him. And she told him that although his stepmother spoke the things very rudely, but whatever she spoke is truth. And you have to take shelter of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and only Supreme Personality of Godhead can only fulfill your desire. What was the desire of Dhruva Maharaj after getting the insult? He wanted to have a kingdom bigger than Lord Brahma. That was his ambition, highly ambitious person. And he was very honest also. He told his guru, Narad Muni, same thing, that I want a bigger kingdom, greater kingdom than Brahma. So because Suniti helped Dhruva to become devotee, so Suniti was a preacher in Krishna consciousness. So while Dhruva was going back home, back to Godhead, that time Dhruva inquired, I am going back home, back to Godhead, but my mother is the cause. So what's happening with my mother? He said, don't worry about your mother. Look, your mother is going before you to the spiritual world. So that is the result or benefit of our preaching. If by chance, if we can make a devotee like Dhruva, we are guaranteed to go back home, back to Godhead. So that is the purpose of preaching for our own selfish interest. And this preaching is only available in material world. This preaching rasa, this service of spreading Krishna consciousness is only available in this material world. This is not available in spiritual world. So all kinds of rasas are available in spiritual world except this preaching rasa. And it is the highest rasa. And if we want to experience this, then what we have to do? We have to preach Krishna consciousness. Otherwise, after going back home, back to Godhead, you may lament. I missed that. That's why Lord himself comes down as a devotee, as a preacher, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and preaches Krishna consciousness. And gopis, while they are glorifying, they are also glorifying Bhurida Janaha, means who is delivering the message of the Lord all over the world. They are the most magnanimous person. Preaching is the highest welfare activity. Because human life is meant to help others. Love means service. Love means responsibility. So when we take responsibility of others, that is called welfare activity. In this world, generally we are very selfish by nature. Even in devotional life also, we are always thinking about ourselves. Oh, we'll be peaceful, we'll be happy, we'll go back home, back to Godhead. That is our mood. But that is not the real mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers are not worried about themselves. Prahlad Maharaj and devotees of Lord Chaitanya, they are always concerned about the welfare of others. So in this world there are so many welfare activities, opening schools, giving education, giving medical services, giving clothes. These are all wonderful welfare activities. But somehow these welfare activities are not going to help us to perfect our life, and these are not the solutions, permanent solutions to our real problems of life. So what are the real problems of life? Our real problems of life are explained in Bhagavad Gita. Janma, Mittu, Jara, Vyadhi, Dukkha, Doshanu, Darshanam. These are the 4 problems, real problems of life. Birth, death, old age and disease. Welfare means solving problems of others. That is called welfare activity. But any welfare activity in this world cannot solve these 4 problems. Right or wrong? So real welfare activity is that activity which can solve these problems of life. So spreading Krishna consciousness is the solution to these problems. That's why Prabhupada used to say, ISKCON is a hospital. Prabhupada used to say, ISKCON is not a temple, it's an educational institution. And Prabhupada also used to say, it is the spiritual embassy of the spiritual world. So these are the welfare services available in International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Then people may ask, what is the treatment we get in this hospital? Is it cancer specialist hospital or other specialist hospital? What is the specialization in this hospital? So this hospital is treating us the bhava rog, the disease of cycle of birth, death, old age and disease. So when we come to this hospital, this disease will be cured. So who is the doctor? The super specialist doctor is His Divine Grace, Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And medicines, very beautiful, wonderful medicines. Medicines are primarily 2, chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. So these are the 2 powerful medicines available. And specialist doctor, the super specialist doctor is His Divine Grace, Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. So in that way, treatment is going on in International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay? Clear to all of you? It's a good hospital. So I give the example of 2 varieties of hospital. So what is the purpose of going to the hospital? To become cured from the disease. That is the purpose, right? So one person went to a hospital. As soon as he entered, he was welcomed very wonderfully. Then the room given to him is spotless clean. And bedsheets are also wonderful. The doctors are behaving so nicely. Everything is very wonderful and he was so happy. Then what happened? The problem was the medicine which was given by the doctor was wrong medicine. And patient died. So anybody will go to that hospital? So we say, operation is successful, patient is dead. So everything is nice except the treatment. Then that hospital is a good hospital to go in? No. So another hospital, as soon as you came in, harsh words from the receptionist. Rooms are not clean, cockroaches are there in the washroom. But somehow the doctor is a super specialist doctor and the medicine was also perfect medicine, and immediately treatment started and the patient got cured. So which one we should choose? The cockroach one. Why? The purpose of hospital is to get the nice treatment. Doesn't mean we should not have clean facilities. Some people say, why not both? Combination of both is the best, but in this world nothing is perfect. But we have to go for the real stuff. What is the real thing we are looking for? So in ISKCON, sometimes we say, oh, the devotees are not well behaved, they don't know how to talk, the temple is not clean, prasadam is not good. We give so many different, feedbacks to improve, forgetting the real purpose of entering into ISKCON. So in ISKCON, we should find out the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. We should find out who is the doctor and what is the medicine. If you are focusing on that, then we will not be disturbed by all these secondary things in this hospital. So our focus should be Prabhupada's books, holy name, and teachings of Srila Prabhupada. So these are the aspects. So ISKCON is a hospital. ISKCON also is an educational institution. How? What kind of education ISKCON gives? Physics, chemistry, biology, medicines, engineering, IT, artificial intelligence, robotic. So these are the very attractive subject matters. But according to Shastra, there are 4 levels of education. 4 levels of education. Number 1, it is called material education, Jara Vidya. In order to stay in this world, in order to survive in this world, in order to live happily in this world, we need some education. And most of the educational institutions are imparting this knowledge. This is known as Jara Vidya, material education. And above material education is Brahma Vidya, spiritual education. By that we come out of this material world and attain liberation. Then we have Vishnu Bhakti. By this education we enter into Vaikuntha. Then Krishna Bhakti, we enter into Goloka Vrindavan. So there are 4 levels of education. Prabhupada indicates, writes in his purport. And by this you can understand there are different levels of education. So Krishna consciousness is the highest education because that gives us the highest destination, Goloka Vrindavan. That's why ISKCON is a very wonderful educational institution. So in that way we can understand that ISKCON is providing the highest welfare activity. Why is it highest? Because it is giving us the highest destination and it is also beneficial for everyone and it is also solving the problems, real problems of our lives, that is birth, death, old age and disease. So any question till now? Why outreach matters? Why we should preach Krishna consciousness? Any comment or any question you have? Yes.
Well, if I'm a student, so I'm in my school, I'm doing high school or whatever, I'm boxed in social lifestyle, that's with school, how much outreach can I do, and even if it's a little bit, is that will be accepted by the Lord, will be, it seems sufficient, how is that?
So human life, we have to learn to balance. Krishna speaks in Bhagavad Gita, we can be happy if we balance our life, regulated lifestyle. So balancing means allocating time for our different duties. We have varieties of duties in our life. What is the main duty of a student? Study. That is the main duty. If the students are very good in many things, but if they don't study, we'll say that, oh, he's very good. He sleeps very early, gets up early in the morning, he's very well behaved, he takes proper care of the body. He's doing everything except one thing. He doesn't study. Then that is not student life. So we have primary duty and also we have secondary duties that we have to understand. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has given a time management schedule for us. in 24 hours, what we should do. He said 8 hours for the body, 8 hours for the soul, and 8 hours for the duties. So if you divide the time like that, then it will happen. What will happen? Then we will be very effective, we will be very happy, and miseries will be mitigated. And Krishna also speaks that in Bhagavad Gita, Yukta hara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasya, yukta sapna bhavadasya, yoga bhavati dukkhaha. So if we want to be free from miseries, then what we have to do? We have to regulate our life in our eating, sleeping, recreation, other services, whatever we have. So we have to balance. So 8 hours for our educational thing, 8 hours for our spiritual thing, and 8 hours for our taking care of the body. Is that okay? So, you are asking for something different, or it is okay?
But if the student feel that's not enough, I should be doing more. But you have to be patient, right?
What he wants to do? He has to do more studies.
No, it feels like, I'm not doing enough.
For what?
For the preaching, for outreach. I should preach more, but
Yeah, enthusiasm is very good, but over enthusiasm is not so encouraged. Because if you become very enthusiastic, what will happen? After some time, you will not be visible. In marathon race, because human life is like a marathon race. So in marathon, one category of participants, what they do, they start with very high speed. They want to finish the race very quickly. After that, what happens? After some time, it disappears. And there's another category, they want to go very slow, and they'll never reach destination. So who reaches the destination? Those who are balanced. Slow and steady wins the race. So therefore, we have to be very enthusiastic. At the same time, we have to know the balance of life. Otherwise, imbalance will create disturbances, and we will not be successful. And for anything, we need a guide. We need to accept someone in our life that who is guiding my life. That has to be understood. Without a guide, life will become very imbalanced, because mind will be the guide. Okay? So you can move unless you have any question. You have any question? The topic is getting clear, or it's a very boring topic? So principles of compassionate outreach. So we discussed why to preach. Now we have to know how to preach. Anybody can preach Krishna consciousness. If someone knows that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God, and a child also can preach. But preaching is not a service which can be done by only one category of people. There are different levels of preachers. Just like a teacher can be a kindergarten school teacher, it can be a primary school teacher, secondary school teacher, college professors, university professors. They are all teaching, but their level is different. So the same way, preacher does not mean they are all in the same category. But what is the similarity? Everybody is preaching Krishna consciousness. That is the similarity. But quantum of preaching, impact of preaching will be different depending on the quality of the preachers. So therefore, we have to understand certain principles of preaching. Lord Chaitanya gave the formula, Trinadapi Sunichena Tararapi Sahishnana. We have to cultivate the good qualities. Human life is meant for cultivating good qualities. The purpose of education is character building. In our childhood, we used to learn a principle. What is the principle? If money is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. But nowadays, this principle also is lost. Now, what is the principle? If character is lost, nothing is lost. Nobody talks about character. If health is lost, something is lost. But if money is lost, everything is lost. Right? Previously, if you want to have any relationship, husband or wife relationship, marriage relationship, they used to check the background of the family background, character, this and that. Nowadays, what is checked? In many cases, no need to check, but in case there is a need to check, they always check how much money is there. Money talks, right? So money is the parameter to determine success. But that is not the purpose of education. Education means character building. Nowadays, what kind of education we do? Not to know. We enter into that field of education where we can get a job. In India, I don't know here, big billboards advertising education institution. It is very wonderful institution. Placement is guaranteed. Means if you study in this, you will get a job. So that is the purpose. And why need a job? Not to fulfill your educational propensities, just to get money. Mostly people are behind the money. So money is not good or not bad. Prabhupada used to say. He used to give the example of knife. Knife is neither good nor bad. It depends who is using it. If it is in the hand of a doctor, he can give life. If it is in the hand of a criminal, he can take away life. Same knife. So in the same way, money is needed, but money should not be the goal of life. Money is needed to survive in this world. Money is needed to be happy in this world, maybe. Maximum. But we cannot have money as the goal of life. We should not think that money will give us happiness. So, we have to cultivate good qualities, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given 4 principles. Trinadapi Sunichana, we should have humility. Taradapi Saishna, we should have tolerance. Then, we should be ready to give respect and not expecting respect. These are completely opposite to the modern life. In the modern life, people think if you are humble, then you will be exploited. If you tolerate, people will take advantage of it. And life is meant for getting respect. And why I should give respect to others? So these are the principles of this world. What Mahaprabhu has given a completely different, completely opposite principle. So therefore, we have to understand, in order to preach Krishna consciousness, we have to cultivate these qualities. Character building. Outreach is not arguing or forcing. It is listening, relating, and sharing gently. Krishna shared the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. But after speaking, he never told, please surrender. Not please, surrender unto me. He never said that. He said, it's up to you. I have spoken Bhagavad Gita. Now you should decide what you want to do in your life. We should not interfere in others' life. We should not force anybody. Our duty is to share Krishna consciousness. Mahaprabhu also told the same thing. Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. He told that just share Krishna consciousness. He is not telling that you should make everyone Krishna conscious, but he is telling to share Krishna consciousness to everyone. But who will accept Krishna consciousness is up to that individual. And our impact of sharing Krishna consciousness depends on our purity of our intention. And purity of intention is determined by our character. So therefore, we have to cultivate our good qualities, divine qualities. So compassion. One is passion, other one is compassion. So what is compassion? Compassion. Com means less. Com means less. Passion means passion. So in this world, people are governed by mode of passion. Preaching should be done by compassion. As passion reduces, compassion manifests. So you think preaching means passion. That passion is transcendental passion. Compassion is transcendental passion. So what is the difference between passion and compassion? Passion means the center point of our activity is what I'll get. That's called passion, material profit. What I'll get. And compassion means what I can give. Passion means what I'll get. Compassion means what I'll give. The so-called love of this world is based on the principle of passion. Get, and then forget. That is material passion. And what is transcendental passion? Compassion. Give, and then forgive. So these are the principles. So Nityananda Prabhu's example in Jagai and Madhai shows that compassion. Even Jagai and Madhai became changed by the compassion of Nityananda Prabhu. So therefore, we should be together, because when we are together, we feel inspired to preach Krishna consciousness. We cannot preach alone. So empowering each other, that is the main subject matter of our discussion today. So first is we have to spread Krishna consciousness. That is not an optional activity, that is an integral part of our devotional life. And we should cultivate the qualities to preach Krishna consciousness nicely. Now, what is the benefit of empowering each other? This is the core principle. Our movement is Sankirtan movement, not alone. Movement means together. We have to be together. One is Japa, second is Kirtan, and third one is Sankirtan. Sankirtan means doing Kirtan together, togetherness. And Prabhupada used to tell, if you want to show your love, you cooperate. One devotee wanted to give his life, the lifespan to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, that's very nice, but I'll be more pleased if you cooperate with each other when I'm gone. So cooperation is very, very important. And one of the symptoms of cooperation is empowering each other. Every devotee has unique strength, singing, speaking, organizing, cooking, writing. So when we combine all these talents and skills and strength of devotees, we can make wonderful impact in our preaching endeavor. So we should not be alone in preaching. Alone means Maya can easily catch us. One devotee came to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, getting people in the Western world is very difficult. In India, getting people is not that difficult nowadays. But getting people in the Western world to speak Krishna consciousness is very difficult. So one devotee came up with a proposal to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, I have an idea. What is the idea? Lot of people come in Saturday night club. And whole night we can preach Krishna consciousness. We don't have to advertise also. No advertisement needed. So no registration fees also. Nothing is there, but you can preach whole night. So many people come. So what do you think about this idea, Prabhupada? Prabhupada said, idea is very wonderful, but make sure you come back. If we don't know our capacity, and if we preach not in proportion to our capacity, what will happen? We will not preach, we will be preached. So therefore, we should be together. Never go alone. Because if you are together, then Maya will not be able to capture you. So preaching should happen, but preaching should happen together. Mahaprabhu sent 6 Goswamis to Vrindavan. Then Jiva Goswami sent 3 Acharyas, Srinivas Acharya, Narottam Das Thakur, Samananda Pandit. Prabhupada used to send devotees in groups. He sent 3 couples to England and started Krishna consciousness movement. So Prabhupada also did like that. But Prabhupada went alone because he did not have anybody. But Prabhupada is exceptional. He is an Acharya. Whatever he did, whatever he could do, cannot be imitated, and it cannot be imitated. But the principles are, when we go to preach Krishna consciousness, we should be together, not only one. Prabhupada used to say, I am an old man, I can do so, if I can do so much, if all of you can become Krishna conscious, and if you can preach Krishna consciousness, then what will happen? This whole world will become Vaikuntha. And Mahaprabhu also used to request that I am the only gardener. How many fruits I can distribute? Fruits of love of Godhead. So I need help. Mahaprabhu needed help. Prabhupada needed help. We all need help to preach Krishna consciousness. And how we can help each other? By empowering each other. So there are so many stories of empowerment. Vishnujan Swami, his kirtan was so heart-touching. Thousands of people used to be touched by his kirtan and transform their lives. And many devotees are not so enthusiastic, but when Vishnujan Swami used to encourage him, he said, just sing for the pleasure of the Lord. Then they became also good kirtanians. So we have to empower people. Prabhupada told his disciple, complete Chaitanya Charitamrita in 2 months, and Prabhupada empowered them. So it is said, when Guru instructs someone, what happens? Empowerment also comes through that instruction. We may not be qualified, but empowerment will come. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada told His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to preach Krishna consciousness all over the world, and through that instruction, Srila Prabhupada also was empowered. So empowerment is very, very important, and when we do in a spiritual mood of helping others, then real empowerment takes place. Jayananda Prabhu, he was a very simple devotee. We should not become a big devotee to preach Krishna consciousness. Anybody can preach. Jayananda Prabhu was a simple devotee. He was a taxi driver. And he became so famous. Now we are putting his picture on every chariot of ISKCON Rath Yatra festivals. So this is called empowerment. Anybody can be empowered. So there are benefits of empowerment and drawbacks of not empowering. So what are the benefits of empowerment? It multiplies the preaching work. Because Prabhupada wanted, Mahaprabhu wanted, the holy name should spread all over the world. Right? Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada spread Krishna consciousness all over India. Then His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada preached only for 12 years. 1965 to 1977. In 12 years, he established 108 temples all over the world. He established preaching in major cities all over the world. He wrote so many volumes of books translated. So in that way, in 12 years, he impacted the whole world. It was a revolution, spiritual revolution. And one old man impacted the whole world. So if we are together, then it can multiply. Because Mahaprabhu left, and he left the service of spreading Krishna consciousness out of India to Srila Prabhupada, his Sanapati Bhakta. Now Srila Prabhupada also has left the preaching to all of us to spread this in every town and village all over the world. So preaching opportunities are unlimited, but we can achieve success in preaching when we are together empowering each other. And Mahaprabhu also expected everyone to become guru, everyone should become a teacher. And when you have the principle empowerment, we can create wonderful leaders. And what will happen if we empower, if one leader leaves, there will not be so much vacuum or crisis in our movement. That's why Prabhupada, before he left, he established the governing body commission so that after his departure, the mission should continue. So after Prabhupada's departure, not only movement continued, Prabhupada established 108 temples. Now after his departure, now more than 1,000 temples all over the world, and preaching Krishna consciousness, multiplying like anything. So why? Because we are together and empowering each other. And when we are together, we are always enthusiastic and we are very alive. Because preaching means we have to be enthusiastic. So that enthusiasm is there when we are together, not alone. And if we are not empowering each other, then there will be bottlenecks, over centralization, and it will be person-oriented mission, and we don't have any much enthusiasm in our Krishna consciousness because we are not empowered. So, any question, comment till now? No question? Okay. So what I'll do, we should have some, because people are tired, I am seeing. Post-breakfast session. Post-lunch session is more difficult. So I'll have a preaching, some, what I can say. So one person will come here and talk to another person, and he will preach Krishna consciousness and give Srila Prabhupada's books to him and try to get the contacts from him so that he can distribute more books. So that will be the play. So who will do that? Who wants to preach? Bhagavatamrita Prabhu, or the boys should do that, right? Okay, who is ready to preach? Arjuna? Are you ready?
Mandala.
You decide.
You two go. Mandala preach, you sell the book.
You have book? Here? No book?
I don't have it.
You check behind, there is book. Okay, no problem.
There was a book.
Yes, the book is there, Bhagavad Gita.
Shit, all friends, all family.
And now you are sitting in a preaching booth. You sit on a chair. Here street Sankirtan happens. Book distribution on the street happens here? No.
They are from Australia.
So you do on the street? Harinam. But book distribution on the street happens? Okay then. In Malaysia? You distribute books on the street? No.
I mean, we do, but
Less. Okay.
it's more on office, stuff like that.
Okay, then you should preach from book tables.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to show your preaching on the street or in the booth? Street. Very good. How long? Is time limit? How many minutes? How many minutes? 2 minutes is enough. You can convince in 2 minutes, huh? Very good. 5 minutes. Okay.
5 hours.
Little louder so that everybody can
Come
hear.
in the front. Come in the front.
Come in the
I
front.
look like the spiritual kind of person.
Haribol, nobody is able to see you. You look that side, huh?
Can I just you? If you read this book,
Don't look at the audience.
if you read this book, you'll conquer death.
What's this book?
It's about the purpose of life.
So,
You look like you're interested in that.
what can I get?
How to conquer death.
How to conquer that?
How to do that.
So by reading this book, I can do that. So do I need anyone to like understand it, or can I just read it by myself?
It's called help.
It's not that good.
And if you're free, leave a donation.
Okay, thank you so much.
How much donation you got?
Too much.
You should not give book free.
Yeah, okay.
Prabhupada used to say.
Fine. Okay, $10.
You sure?
$10.
You should also get contacts. Get his contacts so that he can keep the.
The actual
Preaching means first connect. Then you have to cultivate, then care. Unless you know his mobile number, then I will keep in touch with him.
Inviting for Sunday.
Invite him for Sunday feast. You should give your own invitation card, the temple card.
Online preaching.
Online. Put him in such a way that he cannot leave, even if he wants to.
If I give prasadam,
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Now you do make this.
Back the $10.
So preaching makes you humble. Preaching makes you confident about Krishna's protection. So many things you can experience in life. So unless you preach Krishna consciousness, you cannot experience Krishna consciousness. So by seeing the confidence in others, you will also become very confident in your Krishna consciousness. Because when you speak and he will be changed and he say, oh really it works. So it's working for him, maybe it will be working for me also. So a lot of things happen in Krishna consciousness when you preach Krishna consciousness. So main thing is that three principle of preaching. First is connect. What you did, you connected. But after that, connection should not be disconnected. Then you should take his contacts. And contacts means mobile number. That is more than enough nowadays, no need of address. Mobile phone number is very important. Then also be very, very cordial to invite him to your programs. What are the other programs you have? Sunday feast program, maybe home programs, temple programs, whatever programs you have, that should be communicated to him, and you should also give your contacts. Then what will happen? That communication will continue. Okay? So the girls, they want to do one preaching this side. Do that. Mataji, you should coordinate. You coordinate one, choose one.
Yeah.
One preacher and one to be preached. Do this side. A book.
Yati be the preacher.
Who is the preacher?
Yati.
Hi, hello.
Hi, I'm Sharmila.
I'm Bhakti. Where are you heading?
I'm just going to the temple,
Oh, okay. Which temple do you visit?
the Krishna temple.
We usually have prasad and a festival. So would you be interested in some dance and food this weekend?
No,
No?
I'm not
What do you
interested.
like? What are your hobbies?
I just came to pray.
You just came to pray? You're a spiritual person?
No, just I had free time, so I came.
Do you like reading?
A bit.
I have this book, if it might interest you.
What is this book?
It's a book, it's like a guide towards life, if you're interested. And it includes everything, from prayers to daily life to anything. Every question you have, it has an answer.
So why only this book? Why not other preaching books?
You should read and find out.
Okay. How much is the book?
15 ringgit. 50 ringgit.
Okay.
Ringgit.
Okay.
Don't charge high.
So you read this book and maybe I'll see you on one of the Sundays.
Okay.
Alright.
So how do I contact you?
You can pass me your number. I can send you the information. Thank you.
Wonderful. Give them a big hand. So how many of you preach Krishna consciousness? Not only doing drama here, but how many of you actually in some capacity preaches Krishna consciousness? Only one, two.
Yati also, they all preach indirect preaching. Yeah.
What are the indirect preaching they do?
They make friends, and then they bring them to the temple. Yeah, they give association.
Good.
Yeah.
Others they don't do?
And they engage them, come, they do it like she does seva, and she brought her mom into the service. So like that, very much in that
So who are more active, girls or boys? Oh, better not to compare it.
No, equally.
Equal.
Really.
Nobody can be equal.
That's not a question.
They are from Australia actually.
Yeah.
Different.
So you should try, according to your practical situation, come out from your comfort zone. If you want to be in comfort zone, be happy, you cannot preach Krishna consciousness. But if you want to experience the higher dimension of happiness of Krishna consciousness, then you have to come out from the comfort zone and preach Krishna consciousness. Okay? You can be happy. How you can be happy? Why you are not happy in this world? Why we are not happy in this world? Because we want to be happy in this world. Those who want to be happy, they cannot be happy. Then who can be happy? Who wants to make others happy, he will become happy. That's what Lord Ramchandra used to do. Lord Ram used to celebrate the joy with those family, those who are having festivals. He used to go to that family. And if someone is having crisis in their family, he used to go and cry with them. That's why he was a very popular king. So we should be sad by seeing others sad, and we should be happy by seeing others happy. A Vaishnava wants to make others happy. That is a foundational principle. And when you make others happy, then naturally you don't have to try for your happiness. You will be automatically happy. And if you are trying to make them happy, if number increasing, then your happiness also will increase. Not only increases, it multiplies. So therefore, that is the secret of happiness also. For your own selfish interest to become happy, that is the motivation. We should preach Krishna consciousness. There are 4 levels of motivation according to our modes. When we are in the mode of ignorance, we are motivated by, what is the motivation to work? Fear. Out of fear we do. We don't want to study. Why? But we have to study. We don't like to study. We don't love to study. But why do we study? Out of fear. If you don't study, you will fail. If you don't go to the school, then our parents will give some loving treatment. So in that way, we study. That is called mode of ignorance. Then, what is mode of passion? What is the motivation? Profit. What I will get. If I study, I will be scoring good in the exam, then I will get a good job, I will get good money. So that is the motivation. What I will get? Material profit. That is mode of passion. And what is mode of goodness? What is the motivation? Sense of duty. Because I am a student, it is my duty to study. I am an employee, I have to work. I am a mother, I have to take care of my children. So for Arjuna fought because he was a Kshatriya. This is duty. He is not attached to the result. Our spiritual life begins when we become detached from the results of our activity. That is known as Niskam Karma Yoga. So we are eligible to enter into Bhagavad Gita when we are detached from the results. That is the minimum qualification. If we are attached to the results, we are not qualified to start our spiritual journey. That is mode of goodness. And what is the pure goodness? After hearing Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna told that I want to do whatever you will tell me, my dear Lord Krishna. So that is the motivation. Motivation is love. So at the pure platform, one performs his devotional service only for the pleasure of the Lord and his representatives. That is the perfection in our life. And in preaching also, we should have that kind of motivation. Now, we may be passionate. Oh, I am doing this, I am doing that, what I will get. That is okay to start with. But we should preach at least on the platform of duty. That is my duty as a Gauriya Vaishnava, as a follower of Srila Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which is our duty to preach Krishna consciousness. And when you do that, then you come to the platform of pure goodness, when you can do this preaching activity for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, our Guru Parampara, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Is that okay? So you know this plan, action please. You have to give your names to the preaching booth who likes to preach Krishna consciousness. Those who are already doing, that's wonderful. And those who are planning to do, that is more wonderful. And if you give the name, it will be most wonderful. So the organizing committee, they are expecting, especially from the youth, they should give their names so that they will know how many of you will start the preaching initiative all over the nation. So these are the different aspects. They will be guiding you how to do that. So closing inspiration, just as I was empowered by my Guru Maharaj, you will also be empowered. Simply follow the instruction of the spiritual master and you will achieve everything. One cannot spread Krishna consciousness without being specially empowered by Krishna. Such empowerment is not material, it is spiritual, and it depends on one's surrender and service. So Krishna also has given promise. For one who explains this supreme secret to the devotees, devotional service is guaranteed, and at the end he will come back to me. Outreach is compassion in action. Empowerment is the multiplier of compassion. With humility, encouragement and teamwork, we can fulfill Srila Prabhupada's vision to see every town and village chanting the holy name of Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Samaveta wonderful Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande. Hare Hare Bol.
I have a question.
Yes, why not?
For the younger generation, I mean the children.
They are not asking questions. What can I do?
No, this is for basically for India.
Oh, yeah.
India, they are very education oriented. So the children, they say, you know, Janananda Maharaj, Jananda Prabhu, Jananda, right? Jananda, yeah, who made the Radhayatra card. He said he's a taxi driver. You said. I say no, he's not a taxi driver. He is an engineer by profession. So when we just say taxi, he's a taxi driver. So why should I die? I said, can I have a taxi driver?
You can take in a different way. It's true.
Yeah, they say he's an engineer. But
Yeah.
He
In India, we give the example of Bhakti Sarup Damodar Maharaj, who was a scientist.
Yes.
So you have all varieties of devotees.
Yeah, but they don't want to study, so they want to skip their education. See, a taxi driver, he's doing so why? So I said, no, he is not a taxi driver. He's an engineer by profession.
Okay.
But he joined and
That is one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
There's another way of looking at it. Even a taxi driver can inspire.
yes.
Then an engineer can inspire much more.
But the student becomes to be lazy. They don't want to study.
Yeah, okay.
So they want to sit, you know. So my question is, education is, when they're student, education is their devotional service.
Yes.
Yeah.
Provided it is done with the proper consciousness. You should study as a purpose. To that purpose depends on your consciousness. It cannot be devotional service. If you study to become engineer, it's not devotional service. So that's a different topic.
Yeah.
So you cannot say, oh, I am studying, so it is devotional service. It cannot be.
Yeah.
Balance it out. Arjuna fought. When he fought for his own benefit, it's not devotional service. When he fought out of duty, that is also not devotional service. That is niskam karma yoga. And when he fought for the pleasure of the Lord, that is devotional service. We cannot teach also sentimental things. So studying cannot be a devotional service unless it is done for the pleasure of the Lord. Automatically it doesn't become devotional service. Chanting automatically is a devotional service.
But for the youth, devotion is.
You can ask, no problem. That's nice. We should not escape our duties in the name of devotional service. Arjuna, after hearing Bhagavad Gita, he was not in the forest, he was on the battlefield. So in the same way, students also should be in the classroom,
Yes.
not on the
Yeah, that's my point.
ocean beaches. He should be in the classroom and study.
Yes.
He should become the best student. Arjuna was the greatest archer. in his profession. He was not a escapist. Devotional service is not the way to escape our duties. Devotional service makes us more responsible. Arjuna wanted to give up responsibility before hearing Bhagavad Gita. But after hearing Bhagavad Gita, he became most responsible. But people in this world think opposite. They think before hearing Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was very nice. He did not want to fight. He was so nice, wonderful. This man, Krishna, really brainwashed Arjuna and inspired him to fight. People in this world take it that way. So we have to present the way Krishna wanted to present. Krishna wanted to teach us that by hearing Bhagavad Gita, we become focused in our duties. So what is our duty should be determined by our mentor, not by ourselves. Yes, Prabhu.
Maharaj, they all hear you, but I don't think many of them know about you. If you can tell a little bit about yourself, the service you have done. No, I think it's important.
From Sindhu Prabhu, can you read out my intro? You said somebody will introduce me. Nobody introduced anything. I am a fallen soul rotting in this material world. Still some introduction is there. Come here, this side. Which one you want to read out? For the ISKCON audience or new audience? You are ISKCON audience, right?
Correct.
Okay. You have? I like to hear their introduction also. Who are they? They are wonderful devotees, but they can introduce. I know a few of
All
them.
very wonderful.
Yeah. Simply wonderful. Mike?
Hare Krishna. So we are very fortunate here to have association of His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami Maharaj. So His Holiness Bhakti Prachar Parivrajak Swami, Tridandi Sannyasi and dedicated disciple of His Holiness Jayapataka Swami, was born in the sacred land of West Bengal, India. He was born near Kolkata with a bachelor's degree in commerce from St. Xavier's College and qualifications as a chartered accountant and cost accountant. He brought worldly expertise to his spiritual calling. Embracing Krishna consciousness in the year 1994, he fully dedicated himself to ISKCON's mission by 1996, serving at the global headquarters in Sriram, Mayapur. His service in Mayapur has been exemplary, holding pivotal roles such as Deputy Director and Vice Chairman of the Mayapur Administrative Council. As Chairman of the Food for Life program, he expanded its reach, embodying the principle of Annadana to nourish both body and soul. His profound understanding of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy shines through his preaching, inspiring devotees worldwide with his erudite presentations of the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. He pioneered transformative outreach initiatives including college preaching and Bhakti Vriksha, fostering vibrant devotee communities in Mayapur and various other centers of ISKCON. As a globally traveling preacher, he carries the message of Sanatan Dharma to every corner of the world, strengthening the faith of practitioners and guiding new souls toward Krishna. He serves as a member of the top management for ISKCON India, overseeing various states in Bharat. Additionally, as chairman of ISKCON Bhagwat Mahavidyalaya at Sri Govardhan Dham, he nurtures the next generation of scholars and devotees, deepening their study of sacred texts. His life exemplifies surrender, service, and devotion to Srila Prabhupada's vision and the guidance of his spiritual master, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami. Hare Krishna. So let us thank Maharaj by once chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
So now introduce yourself quickly, then we can end up. We'll end up. Time is up already. So this side or that side. Okay, stand. Take the mic or speak a little louder. It's not a cordless.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Your name, what you're doing, where are you from?
My name is Madan Mohan. My friends and family usually call me Madan. I'm actually 17 this year and I'm from SGMK.
Today's birthday. Not,
This year.
this year, okay, this day, today. Okay, very good. Now mic,
My name is
Speak louder.
speak louder.
My name is
You stand up.
Just shut up. My name is Mangalam Uttarnath Das. I'm originally from Sri Lanka, but I was born in Perth.
Very good. Mic is not working.
My name is Pravir Sai Kumar. I am from KL and I'm studying robotics engineering.
Okay, very good.
Robotic engineering. Arjun.
Hare Krishna, my name is Arjun.
Keep the mic little closer.
I'm 10 years old and
What
You
do you
from?
do? What do you do? Where are you from? Where are you from? You're from
I
India.
live in Australia, but
What are you doing? Studying, no?
I'm studying.
Very good news. Okay. So give it to that side.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I'm Radhika Sham from Penang. I'm 17 and yeah, that's all you need to know. Yes, I'm studying. I'm an SPM candidate this year. Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Yasoda Jivana and I'm from Penang and I am 14 years old.
You study?
Yes.
You good student?
And she's my sister.
Good student.
And she's my sister.
Sister.
Yeah.
Okay.
She should be good. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I'm Gokul Hari. I'm from Klang. I'm 15 and I'm a student studying.
What you are studying, you should tell now.
Well, I'm studying Form 3.
Foundry?
Form 3 in Malaysia, it's like, Form 3,
Oh.
the grading, like you have.
Yeah, grade 9.
yeah.
Grade
Grade 9.
Grade 9, yeah.
Why they say Form 3? What is that? Okay. Just explain something. You're ready
It's
to
like,
system.
yeah.
The secondary education.
Yeah,
Third
secondary.
year secondary
9th
education.
and 10th? The second.
Yeah, it's like
The
that.
Cambridge is 9, 10th, 11, like that.
Yeah, Maharaj.
In India, 9 and 10, then 11, 12.
For us, 9 is the lower certificate of education. LCE. we call it. Right.
Okay? Maybe you can give that mic that side, they will do work. So you can bring that one in the middle, the box. It will be easier for them. Oh, another mic is there, okay, no problem. Good.
Always something not to
Okay? Okay, it's better.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Sanvi. I'm from Perth, Australia. I'm in grade 8. I'm 13 years old.
Very good.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Kushi. I'm also from ISKCON Perth. I'm in grade 9 and I'm 14 years old.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Radhika. I'm from ISKCON Perth and I'm 16 years old and I'm year 10.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Sharmila. I'm from KL and I'm studying software engineering.
Very good. Robotics, who is the robotics one? Oh, very good.
My brother. He's my brother.
Who is more intelligent? Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Gati Prada. I'm 21. I'm from SGM KL and I'm doing my degree in digital marketing.
Digital marketing is very popular.
What kind of market?
Digital marketing. You will get a job very easily.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Hariprita Radhika. I'm pursuing my degree in maritime technology. I'm from Penang, ISKCON Gulugo.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Hema Majri Divyasi. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Penang, Malaysia, and I'm doing my degree in teaching.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Bhuvaneshwari and I'm from SGM KL and I'm doing my degree in accounting and finance.
Okay. The boys come over.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I am Dheeraj Chandradas from ISKCON Gulugo, Penang. I am working now as software engineering.
Very good.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I am Lileshwara Shamara. I am from ISKCON Penang Gulugo and I am doing BSc Computer Science.
The energy has come in now, the boys. Okay, you are late already and you are disturbing. Okay, come.
Have some technical difficulties.
Technical.
Yes. Let me say something. Okay, this will be really quick. I'm gonna tell Pastime Maharaj, which I appreciate his being here. I admire Maharaj very much. So I was in Mayapur, maybe 2008, 7. I was walking the long building. I was alone, and from the back I heard Bhakti, and I turned around and Maharaj said, "Do you want a cow?" Just like that. You don't remember, I remember. So in Gobstead, I got a cow and I started my cow program with my wife, and it was very successful. And thank you, Maharaj, for that cow. That was Subhadra. Subhadra was the cow. Do you want a cow? I never forget. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I'm Pushatma. I'm from Sarawak, East Malaysia. I'm 13 years old and I'm doing study.
What yesterday?
What year?
What year? What?
For one.
That's grade 7.
Yes,
Grade 7, yeah. And behind one, they're actually shying. Actually, they don't want to come.
You want to introduce?
No, they will come. They will come.
Come on.
Hey, Maharaj is calling.
Wow, very good. Which part of South
they're
Africa?
lying.
No.
You can be from any part of the world. Introduce.
This guy's lying.
Hello Marge, I am Ram and I'm 20 and I just finished A-levels.
Very good. Where is Lakshmana?
Yeah, bro, sitting right behind. You this? Walk.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, I'm Yudhishthir.
Yudhishthir, okay, very good.
I'm Yudhishthir, I'm from KL. I'm doing degree.
Which degree?
Engineering.
Bro, mic with the basic bro.
It's okay bro, my voice is loud and clear.
Thank you.
Okay, Hare Krishna.
They love you, don't worry.
Give him a big hand. He did that job. Okay then, completed everybody.
This one and
The last one.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, my name is Navanish and I'm from Negri Simulate. I'm studying from 2.
2 means?
Grade 8.
14 years old.
One means standard 7.
Form 1 means grade 7.
Grade 7.
From standard 6, then you go to Form 1. So that's grade 7.
That is up to 6 is primary school.
Primary school, then
Middle school.
From 1 to 6 is secondary.
There is no middle school.
Yeah, we don't have middle school.
Okay then.
Okay, thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much, Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you, Maharaj.
And I hope and pray that you take the preaching initiative seriously, and all of you should be part of the preaching mission of Srila Prabhupada. Okay, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.